Hello, my name is Alison Undine, and for this project, my partner is Andres Martinez. So for our project, we went ahead and went with option A, which is do classroom posters. We did at least 30, and they are of English literary vocabulary words that our students should be familiar with at the high school level. However, if they're not, then more than likely we'll get to it by the end of the year. An example would be flashback, foreshadow, onomatopoeia, irony, metaphor, oxymoron, personification, point of view, and exposition, just to name a few. Aside from that, my partner and I also went ahead and did translations.
Yeah, so for the translations, we went ahead and did 30. They're kind of like mixed up, but it's 30. About words that are going to be relevant to our English teaching careers. So an example could be number 26 right there is stanza. It translates to estrofa. The sentence would be La segunda estrofa del poema es muy bella, which translates to the second stanza of the poem is very beautiful. Another example could be number 9. Dialogue. Me gusta el diálogo en los cuentos de Hemingway, which translates to I like the dialogue in Hemingway's stories. We also went ahead and did letter E, which is a half a page of ideas that would benefit you learning ELOs so that you can utilize their strengths and interests. So that's a great idea, and we went ahead and did that because it's important, because if you know like a couple of things of your student before they enter your class, it can be a little bit more engaging, it can be a little bit more interesting for everybody, and it would only be more beneficial to you and your teaching career.
In addition to those beneficial components, we also thought that it would be a great way to cater to their funds of knowledge, which would be embracing their Mexican American culture, and also it would affirm our diversity in the classrooms. And a great example or source that we decided to use was Pat Mora's poem La Migra, and Andy will let you know more about the poem.
So the poem is essentially two different points of view. You see a little picture there? It's about a border patrol agent and then an immigrant who's on the run. So you get the different point of views in the sense of one of them is trying to catch the other, but they each have different advantages and disadvantages in their journeys to the same place, essentially. And I think since we live in a border town, it's kind of like, whether we like it or not, it's part of our culture. Like we, as Hispanics, we're familiar with La Migra border patrol agents. Like, maybe not personally, but I can say from experience, I have friends, I have family that they've had their fair share of experiences, and so in that sense, it's definitely part of the culture embedded in us as Hispanics down here by the border. And I think that would be it for our project. Thank you guys for listening, and we're out.